Everyone. It's 11 o'clock a.m. I am Councilmember Marcy Collier Overstreet, Chair of your Zoning Committee. It's time for us to get started with our committee week. With me, I have, it's May the 18th, and we are calling this meeting to order because I have with me my council member colleagues. We have Jason Dozier to my far right, Councilmember Amir Faroki. We have to my far left, Councilmember Westmoreland, and seated next to him and next to me is Councilmember Mary Norwood. So we are quorum, and we are ready to conduct our business for the city today. With such, I would like to motion to adopt our agenda. Second by Dozier. Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open. The vote is closed. 5 yeas, 0 nays.
Thank you. We'll move on to approval of the minutes. So moved to approve the minutes. Second. Second by Norwood. Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open. And the vote is closed. 5 yeas, 0 nays.
Thank you. And now we're moving on to public comment. Each speaker would get 3 minutes for public comment. Do we have any public comment?
There are no members signed up.
We have no public comment, so now we're down to communications and resolutions. There is one person here today to speak about their nomination for the Beltline Design Review Committee. Could we please welcome Ms. Sherman to speak?
It's item number 1, 23R3527, a resolution by Committee on Council appointing Ms. Jihan Sherman as the Atlanta City Council appointee to the Atlanta Beltline Design Review Committee and the Beltline Tax Allocation District Advisory Committee seat for a term of 2 years and for other purposes.
Thank you. Ms. Sherman, thanks for joining us today so that you can speak about your appointment. Why would you like to serve with us? Nope. Now.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that is. So I am a native of Atlanta, born and raised here. So I am very much invested in the ways in which this city develops and continues to grow. As a parent, the future of the city is also close to my heart. Professionally, I think I bring a lot of value to the committee. In the very early days of the Beltline, when I was an undergraduate student at Georgia Tech, even before the Beltline was the mammoth that it is now, I was there with a group of students when we were just looking at the right-of-way along the loop. My experience in historic preservation work, even though the overlay doesn't speak to that directly, I think I bring important value to remaining to consider how we impact the historic fabric of the city. Also, during my time as a part-time faculty member at Georgia Tech in the School of Architecture, I shepherded a group of students, and we did work in Southwest Atlanta, the Cascade Heights Community District. That was the very early work that brought some really valuable development to the area, bringing restaurants and food options to the community. So I think that experience, along with my larger architectural experience, brings a lot of value to the committee.
Wonderful. Any colleagues would like to ask questions of Ms. Sherman?
Congrats on your upcoming doctorate.
Oh, thank you.
And
so
move
hopefully,
approval.
I haven't graduated quite yet, but in 2 months, by the end of the summer, I'll be done. So thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, that's fantastic. Approval by Westmoreland, second by myself. Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open. And the vote is closed. 5 yeas, 0 nays.
Okay, so that means that we just voted to refer this to Committee on Council. Is that correct? Or did we vote again?
That was approval, and now we'll need to make a
Okay, so that was approval for your appointment, and now we are going to vote to send this, to refer this Committee on Council. Second by Westmoreland. Please prepare to vote.
The vote is open. And the vote is closed. 5 yeas, 0 nays.
Thank you. Ms.
Thank you.
Sherman, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you.
All right. When this actual paper goes to Committee on Council on Monday, you do not have to be there for that because you came before us. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Norwood. All right. right, so we're moving on now to ordinances for first read, and we have 5 of them, but they will be sounded in our next full council, which is Monday, May 15th, so no action is needed for that today. That brings us to Director Holmes to read in our second reads.
Good morning, council members. If I may I take items 7 and 8 together?
Yes, please.
Item number 7, 230-1223, MRPA 2302, an ordinance by zoning committee to grant a certificate under the provisions of the Metropolitan River Protection Act to allow the construction of a single-family dwelling for property located at 2212 Spink Street Northwest. And item number 8, 230-1224, MRPA 2303, an ordinance by zoning committee to grant a certificate under the provisions of the Metropolitan River Protection Act to allow the construction of a single-family dwelling for property located at 2208 Spink Street Northwest. And the request is to hold both these items.
Wonderful. So we are voting to hold items number 7 and 8. Move for hold. Is there a second? Second by Westmoreland. Please prepare the vote.
Vote is open. And the vote is closed. 5 yeas, 0 nays.
Okay, so the public hearing for those items being held will take place on May 22nd. And with that, we are moving on to, adjournment. Does anyone have any general remarks? None? Seeing none? Okay, thank you. I have a remark. My daughter is graduating on Saturday. She's graduating as a Golden Eagle, and I'm just very proud of her. She'll be attending Spelman College in the fall. So just, shout out to all the graduates. And with that, we are adjourned.